Hello everyone, I'm Luna, and in this video I am talking about what we already know about Dendro and its interactions with the other elements. Dendro is probably one of the most exciting additions to the game in a while, and it seems a lot of new elemental reactions have been added together with it. The one reaction that's already in the game and that everyone knows already is burning, which is caused when Pyro comes in contact with Dendro. Everyone has seen it in the world when they were fighting on grass, or when they finally wanted to get rid of the irritating Dendro slime that thinks they're playing hide and seek with you. Next to this, there are 6 other new elemental reactions known at the moment, which are called Catalyze, Bloom, Spread, Aggravate, Burgeon, and Hyperbloom. I'm also going to work with this chart here to try and explain it as good as possible. As you can see, Catalyze and Bloom seem to kind of be the basis of all elemental reactions, which I think could be quite original and fun to play with. Catalyze, which was first known as Intensified, is caused when Dendro comes in contact with Electro, and Bloom, first known as Overgrown, is caused when Dendro comes in contact with Hydro. When you cast Catalyze, it drops an Electro particle and increases both Dendro and Electro damage for 7 seconds. I believe this is the first time both elements, their damage of an elemental reaction, are increased by the elemental reaction, so I think this might prove to be quite handy in many teams. Bloom drops seeds that explode in 6 seconds if there is no other element applied, which deals Dendro damage. You can only have 5 of those seeds active on the field, but if you do create a 6th seed, the oldest one will explode, which deals AoE Dendro damage. If you create a Catalyze reaction and then add more Dendro or Electro to it, it will deal bonus damage. These reactions are called Spread for the Dendro and Aggravate with Electro. Bloom works similarly but with other elements. For example, Burgeon, which you can create by applying Pyro to a seed created by Bloom, which will deal AoE Pyro damage. If you apply Electro to the seed, you will get, as it's apparently called, homing Dendro arrows that deal Dendro damage. This reaction is called Hyperbloom. So as you can see by all this, I think that elemental reactions will be a very important part of Dendro, even though it kinda starts with only 2, Bloom and Catalyze. But as you can see, there are more if you look a bit further. And if you look at, for example, Dendro Resonance, which apparently gives 50 elemental mastery, plus 30 more when you cause Burning, Catalyze, or Bloom, or 20 more when you cause Aggravate, Spread, Hyperbloom, or Burgeon for 6 seconds. It gives a lot of elemental mastery, which obviously is good for elemental reactions. All this information can possibly still change, so take this all with a grain of salt, although if this all is about true, I think that Dendro will bring a lot of changes to how people can play, and that it could change the meta of the game. Personally, I think it will be very fun to play with Dendro characters, but please tell me in the comments what you think of it. I really hope you liked this video and that I could help you in some way, and with that said, I really hope I see you in the next one.